But I've already gotten my money's worth. The fact that I can talk to you about it is a net positive for me. That allows me to leverage even more of getting my money's worth. And there have already been other things directly and specifically that I have benefited from this as a result. And if this thing's a huge winner, by the way, indirectly I don't get paid, or sorry, directly I don't get paid, but what happens if I make a case study of this and start shopping this service to other people? Hey, you got an event you need to sell? I got a 16-step process that can do that. If you're interested, call me up. Maybe we can work a deal. This is called results in advance. Okay? I've made all of my fortunes off this method, more so than anything else. Sell the audience after serving the influencer to that audience. But here's the deal. Nobody wants to do this. Why? Where's the resistance to this type of application? Where's the resistance to this approach to business? What could make you hesitant to not want to do this type of marketing? Yeah, so Bill says doing stuff for free. So there is a downside. If you do it for free, then why should anybody pay you for it? That could be a thought. Scarcity-minded thought, but a thought nonetheless, right? The biggest downside is what, though? You have to invest time up front without knowing if you'll get a return on that time investment. It's very clear in this situation, is it not, where that could happen? But I would argue to you that that's true in any situation. The only thing that's certain in business is uncertainty. So everything with it carries that risk. But here's the difference. This is something you can control. All right? So let me give you the best strategy that I know of. Do you want it, by the way? This is called leverage. The best strategy I know of for anybody to make a lot of money in a little amount of time. Of course, with an invitation like that, you can't resist. Right? I'm going to plug my course here, and you should buy it. And you've got to write me in at support@rapidcrush.com if you don't own it to buy it. We will open it up for you. Bank robbery, the best legal way, not bank robbery, right? So you write a webinar with a specific type of group in mind. So you could say, there are several influencers who, if only one of them, I mean, I could ask 10 of them to put this webinar in front of their audience. And it's targeted to any 10 of these people, but I only need one of them to say yes. So I have 10 opportunities. So I write one webinar, and I put that guy's name on it first. Say, you want to run this? And if he says no, I erase his name off and just put the second guy's name on. Say, you want to run this? And if he says no, I erase his name and I put the third guy's name on it and says, do you want to run this? You follow? So we've already minimized our risk. We write one webinar that we feel could sell to any of a number of different influencers. What I mean is sell them on the idea of putting it in front of their audience. And we'd be happy to be in front of all of their audiences. So in advance of contacting anybody, we first create the webinar. So you use Genius Webinars, and you could literally fill in the blanks almost. It is stupid how puzzle piece assembly lined I have made it. I've kind of done this for 11 years, right? I've already figured out all the tricks, and you can copy most of them. You just show that person, hey, I got an idea one day. This is essentially the opener. I was inspired one day because I was thinking about you, and I really appreciate you, what you do for your audience. And next thing I know, my fingers are flowing, and I wrote this presentation. And the reason I bring it up to you is because I feel like if we put this presentation in front of your audience, we could help them a lot, and you and I can make a lot of money together. And I'd be happy to give you half of the money that we make together since you already got the audience. And now I'm going to do the rest of the work from here. You want to take a look at this to see if this is something that you might be interested in.